of water landing your life vest is found under your seat. Remove sharp objects from your body to dance with vest over the head. Make tape around the waist and push ends to buckle. Full tape to tighten. When outside the aircraft, full inflation.
Alright guys, I'm here and I just arrived in Changi. At tayo po hindi pa kumakain. I haven't eaten lunch yet. I got a flight because of some fucked up immigration line in the Philippines. The adventure begins. Counter, do I need that? No, I need to get to the bus station.
Provide us with food, tea, air. They also give innovations, inspire innovations. Yeah. So down here you can see a lot more advanced products. Is it for eating? Yes. Wait, actually yes. Yes.
I'll stick some.
I think they were fermentation and learning. They are now cooking a herbs of Singapore of this kampong. It's not black soldier, not black soldier flies. Black face general. Black face general. Yeah. So it's a cooling drink. I think we have some left there. Maybe later I will see if we can
Use it
have
for
some.
salad?
No, it's a cooling herbal drink down there.
For drinking. Oh, it's like tea. It's like tea.
Do we have cups around? Waste management. You see the recycle bin is here. We also collect our food waste. And very importantly, how do we take care of the water? Now in this kitchen when we cook, everything when it's being washed, this is our washing system. Help us to save a lot of water. When the kitchen was built in maybe 2011, maybe pre-COVID, in 2019, then we have that. Okay? And still it's outside. So in times of rain, you can see our chef wearing raincoat cooking at the same time because they need to go in and clean. Okay, so all these are a lot of intention behind. Again, this is our washing system. The first basic, this is a detergent that we use here. If you go to the toilet, you will be using this to wash your hands. Pass around. What is it?
Smells like yeast
Something like
Oh, it's a fermentation.
Oh, okay.
What else do you smell?
flour, probably.
Flour.
Kinda
Or plant
acid,
that's being
kinda acidic, fruity
extracted.
something, fruity something.
Fruity. Yes, yes. This is called enzyme.
I see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
enzyme,
yeah.
and it's from orange peel.
I see.
Yeah. So in Singapore, there's this machine that is everywhere. It's ice juice. $2.
Oh,
You
yeah.
get the orange juice. So we collect fruit peels
collect
in the
that.
company. Because the office is not very far away from here. Collect the fruit peels, add in brown sugar and water in a specific proportion. You leave it in the barrel for 3 months. Then you harvest the water, which is brown in color.
Oh,
Alright, and that's called enzyme.
So the
And
bubbles
that's
are
why
natural.
Very good.
Yeah.
The bubble is not natural.
I
And
see.
the key reason why we do it this way is because of the bubble. Now this is a brand, bio brand, which is a green product. You can find in any supermarket. Okay, it's a green product. But if you look at the ingredient list behind, there are still traces of chemical because of the foam that we are very used to. In Southeast Asia, when we cook, a lot of oil and all this stuff. Without the foam, you will feel that it's like oily. So the foam is, you have to be there, but it's chemical. So how do we counter that is by adding in the enzyme. So when we bought 1 bottle of this, we separate them into 4 or 5 other bottles. Okay, so that means one, I only have original detergent of this amount and I top it up. Everything with enzyme. So when the enzyme goes into here, first thing is it reduces the chemical impact of the chemical inside the detergent itself. 5 years, they took us wholeheartedly, meaning that they did not charge us for any amount of rental. They also supported us with all kinds of bills. And the first year we were, and this is not a production farm, as you can see, right? It's an education farm where we drive diversity. Okay, so diversity in the environment is also going to part. How diverse we accept. Organic farming is not about that. The one next to ours was only erected 2 days ago. We are learning how to build greenhouses. All these structures was, if you don't use it, it will fall. Okay? Now, Singapore's agriculture is going through transformation. We are a country that heavily relies on import. Now, during the COVID, it shows the tension. Should the borders be closed up? What is the impact on our Singapore food supply? It pushed the conservation. Now, the traditional way of farming is like what you see. Yes. When you go horizontal, very limited spaces. Yeah. Now you have to go vertical and you have to use spaces that is very less used. You have to go high tech where it pushes for production. Hydroponic. Yeah, indoor. So all this is literally preparing us for that day when we don't have all the natural resources, but we can still self-sustain. I would say it's something that we have to go for it.
Cover your
Around
ears.
try to look for nests, hives. Okay, let's move forward. Don't go and disturb them, okay? Careful lah.
Looking for hive.
Unsafe.
Unsafe.
Cover your ears.
Mulberry.
Alga or
Mulberry plant.
which one? White or black?
White.
Is it a white one?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
No.
Black one.
I wanted to ask.
We have this at home.
Mulberry.
I see mulberries. What's that? It's like a wax. Is it a beehive? No.
Oh, here we go. Is it Russell? This time round, we didn't get it. We would have to surrender this land by June. Yes. Okay. Now, by June, some animal stations, they are all at this backyard, we call it. We have 2 big ponds, the ponds are there. And these are the entire 2.6 hectares where we run programs. We have campsite. But now, this bridge is the border. Everything beyond, they are coming in and will move together with us
Same place.
to the same place.
This Safra, is it?
NS Home Team, which is the grey building that I pointed to just
Okay,
now.
behind that. Okay.
That's where we are.
Hello.
Team is, they are all volunteers. That's why this unit only function on Saturday. Okay, pure passion about baking,
Wow. Nice oven.
sharing of food, and pizza and all those stuff. Okay. So this earth oven, I'm sure maybe in some of the countries of where you guys come from, it's nothing unusual. But in Singapore, this is new.
Very rare.
Yeah. So we also mobilize corporates to come in and have this experience, right? And so that is where they try to master the skill, and they have done that. Now, I told you guys, right, we are going to move this here, yes?
That's the question.
This one cannot move, you have to smash it.
Oh.
Because of this, the team among them, there's only one culinary instructor. The rest are also engineers lah, administrative staff lah, all sorts of people. They are like, okay, they cannot wait until the moment where we need to move and there's something for them to start. Has happened over the past few weeks. Different things, all are recycled wood, right? Pellets basically. Okay, now let's go to see their wood site. We have transformed the site quite fairly. So in 2014, this one is only dirt track. Okay, nothing too much on it. So it's also a place where we can because the ground is so soft, right? So no choice, we have to put in a foundation. And once the foundation is in, we will use the current existing ground level and the container is in. So the only thing we have to that or you plant. Surely we choose to plant, right? In order to the grass, thinking that it can be so simple because you've been sitting there doing on the street, you know, just putting in the plant quickly and then you transfer it. So we do it, and that's a silly mistake because we forgot that the grass has no lifespan. So we just need to Thank you. So the date is very, very important. A lot of information, a lot of knowledge. So as long as you have it right, we want to find it. You know, it is how we around that it was doing. So we spend a lot of time. Now there are many things that is being used in this building. Make a guess how much do we pay for this building? Building? Only the building. 10,000? 10K? Zero. Zero? I expect
It's impossible.
How I wish.
Zero.
I mean, the construction cost.
The whole
Yeah,
yes.
labor cost, of course.
Yes, the cost of building.
Food.
300,000.
Only food?
300,000.
To build every just this one building?
Just this.
Okay,
80,000.
Going once, going twice.
1.2 million.
Wow.
Yes. There's no way around it.
Yeah.
It's a non-profit, yeah? It's very, very high. Should we go around? Because we know we have
to use other sense to feel, to perceive the world around you, because we always use eyes, but the animals or fish or insects, sometimes they have capabilities to sense the space through this echolocation skill. Like, close your eye and then there's some techniques for people who have visual disabilities, and they use this to kind of sense the space around them as well. So in this workshop, we will ask everyone to create a dorsal fin, and then you will wear it at your back, and then the dorsal fin will become your new ears. It's part of the idea of deep listening. So you try to listen to what is around you, but through a new devices that we will make together. So we will give you around 15 minutes to choose the materials, create a dorsal fin and wear it on your back. The dorsal fin is like a fin behind the dolphin. The dolphin. Design is any shape, and then we will have 3 exercises for individual exercise, group exercise, and experimental exercise for all of you. So this exercise we will ask everyone to do 3 things: breathing and listening exercise, sensing the presence of self and the others. You can move gently and slowly around with your dorsal fins and sensing your balance. And also find a living organism or an object around to practice and implement your echolocation skill. So it's an individual practice, quietly. So your ear is now on your back, and your eyes are your ears. Okay. You spread across, and then you can practice individually for 10 to 15 minutes.
Henri, why?
Okay, so the idea of this spirit house, as you know that this land is going to be reclaimed by the government, it's going to be redeveloped into a housing estate, right? So the idea of this spirit house also came about with Wave, right? Usually, so for this workshop, we're not going to use materials from your film workshop. Everything's going to be natural, everything's going to be hand constructed. So no tools allowed. Right, it's the idea of connecting to nature. Right, so the idea of spirit house also came about when I talked to Wave. So Wave has this proposal previously.
So if you ever went to Thailand or like the mainland Southeast Asia or like Thailand and Vietnam, you might see like the type like the small house in front of the house or like most of the house, right? So that is kind of like the spirit house. Our belief is that they are the spirit that protect the land. But not just only the commercial house or like the human house, but also we can see some kind of like spirit house in the forest, in the jungle too. So that conform to belief that there are the spirit, there are some kind of spirit, some kind of like the ancestor to protect that land, that forest before. And the good thing that happens is that there are big spirit house or like there are a lot of people spirit house, like let's say like protect the forest. type like the commercial. So the result is that like if they are kind of spiritual, have some kind of like protection to spiritual protection. So since this land gonna be canceled, so I think we can do some kind of like spirit house to portray the nature, like the spirit of the people, and we welcome the spirit to come inside our spirit house. And when I say spirit, it doesn't have to be like ghost, like it can be like spirit of the people, spirit of the community, good and surrounded by this
Children is depend how you choose.
Yeah, but that's why I want to do.
There's a technique of choosing.
That's why I
Osaka
want to
is the best one.
Yeah, of course, it's something, but
I know that there's broken.
visualize
I know.
and country is good.
I know, but that's why I said I need to go with a Singaporean because they'll know all the tricks, you know.
Before that, you must talk to them. If
I
not
know.
nice, I should return it.
That's why Germany in last summer they said no, we go for the real thing. Yeah, we don't go to the tourist stuff. Yeah, but that's the same thing, right? I want to get the real stuff, not like the touristy,
Yeah,
the shitty stuff.
Definitely,
You know,
you're right,
like
you're
we eat the better stuff for ourselves. Okay. But we have so much luck with the weather today.
yeah.
So nice. It was so rainy all the time, right?
You already know the place,
I mean,
right?
you-
yes, I know. And then
We
everybody
have a
also
good
goes
time
there.
because we have some sushi. What? Number? Yeah, sure, I'll take it.
So I actually like.
Oh, you have Caesar? Sure, great.
Sure. I will drop you a...
Yeah.
Sponsored by the government, right? And our
It's Korean rice.
Korean rice is. I didn't want it myself.